So my name is Coach Garcia-Rameau, and I'm the head baseball coach and also teach Spanish 2 and 4. So as a head coach, I believe it's 17 or 18. I don't have the numbers, but I've been here totally for 27. So I was like 9 years as an assistant, then I became the head coach. Every year is the same. We want to try to be fundamentally sound, both on the mound, on the field, and offensively as well, hitting wise and base running. We want to be fundamentally sound as possible to compete with the teams we're going to be playing against. Well, the season hasn't started yet, I think one of the biggest things that we have gotten is we've gotten stronger in the weight room. I think we got some depth on the mound. We just don't have one or two guys, so I'm looking forward to see what our depth on the mound can give us. Tournament season is where we can get a lot of games in. We can play up to maybe 5 or 6 games on a weekend, so we get to see a lot of different guys on the mound and get to play a lot of games. And that's what's important at the beginning of the season is get out here, get some at-bats, and see where we're at heading in the district. Favorite drill? I got a lot of them. I like to see team-oriented drills. I like to see a lot of energy in our team drills, whether it's bunt coverage or it's defending first and third situation. I think those are the things that incorporate the team concept that I like to have and execute. I expect to make the playoffs every year. We got a series of playoff runs in us, so that's kind of a tradition thing. It's kind of neat when our alumni are asking, how's the team going to be? What's the run going to be like this year? So it's exciting, but honestly, we got to approach it as one game at a time, and when that time comes, we'll definitely make a run. I expect the team to pick each other up. I also expect guys who've been in the program, like our seniors, I expect them to all be leaders, regardless of their role. They've been in the program for 3 years. They know the expectations that we have. I really look for all the seniors to be leaders, but I really, rely on guys like Ashton Bell, Logan Lorenz, Ryan Bevington, just to name a few to really lead that locker room. Yes, I have a few times. And those happen in May and June, and so it's usually pretty hot. So they feel great. Yeah. They feel great. I think that's player-led, to be honest with you. Every year somebody comes up with something, and that's got to be something unique that the players come up with. And that's something that's forced by the coach, superstitious stuff, Each player sometimes has their own things, right? But as a team, I know, referring back to the team that went to the state tournament, that was led by Velveeta mac and cheese lunch deal that some guy just brought to the game, and we took off on a 16-run winning streak. So again, that's something that the team comes up with. Unfortunately, UIL has done away with props. You can't have props on the field, so it's got to be something that's done in the dugout. Well, we pull for one another. We pray every day, and that's led by our players. Our guys lead a prayer every day before and after a game. So we're gonna follow the mission of the school. Huge roles. The assistant coaches are the ones who run, do a lot of practice stuff. Coach Hearns, is our first base coach. He helps me with moves that we got to have during the game, pinch hits or different situations, and he does a lot of the pregame stuff for us. Coach Clemens handles all the pitchers. He'll call situations, pitches, and then Coach Mossbarger is our outfield coach, and then Coach Yackel, heads up our JV and does a good job with handling a lot of things. As far as like technology and getting stuff like technology is not my strength. So I really rely heavily on those guys getting the scoreboard, Then of course we have Coach Leidy, Coach Noonan, and Coach Sider with our freshmen who got to do have a big job in developing our players at the freshman level. To let them know what Jesuit baseball is all alike. So yes, the assistant coaches, I rely heavily on them. Without them, this program is nowhere. Every year is going to have challenges, right? There's going to be some obstacles. Some kids may get hurt, they can't play a game. Some kids may not be able to play for whatever reason. So this is a team concept, and every player needs to be ready every day, whether it's practice or game. And they just need to be ready to fill in and keep this thing going. Come out and watch us play. We're going to have an exciting team, an exciting schedule, and let's keep this thing rolling here and go Crusaders.